Hi there, I'm Mike, and today I have Star Wars The Black Series Phase 3, Wave 9, Figure 32, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. A long time. So here we have Obi-Wan out of the package. Now, if you watch Star Wars at all, you'll know he was featured pretty prominently in A New Hope. He was the first teacher of Luke Skywalker, sort of mentor for the hero's journey character. And spoiler alert, he does die on the Death Star. This is old Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now this is a figure that was on my top 10 list that I forgot to actually put in the video. He was on the list, I just somehow skipped over him and forgot about him. So I'm really glad that he was released. He was also originally an exclusive to San Diego Comic-Con, and that exclusive came with an extra little table and an extra, I think, Anakin Skywalker lightsaber, and the little table had a hologram Princess Leia that had quotes from the movie. This is just the regular carded release, so all we get is Obi-Wan Kenobi and his faithful lightsaber that he uses to chop off arms in cantinas and awkwardly fight Darth Vaders. Now let's start really quickly with his looks. This was my number 2 pick of my Star Wars top 10 list of 2016. I feel like this is the absolute best sculpt that Hasbro has ever done on a human figure. They really have captured the likeness of Sir Alec Guinness spot on. It has a great paint job in the beard, on the eyes, they're not derpy. His soft goods cloak is perfect. It doesn't get in the way. It comes down as far as it should on the arms. It hangs properly. It even goes over his head properly. It does have the same problem as the Princess Leia, where you do sort of have to fold it up a little bit if you want to go behind his head, but that doesn't look that bad. He does have hard plastic molded on the tops and arms, which is what I feel like Princess Leia should have had as well. I don't know why they did it on here and not on Leia. Maybe it would have been too many soft goods to have that. And I do wish they kind of did soft goods on the skirt down here. They do have this plastic slit that goes up the side for sexiness, but I think it would have been better had this been soft goods, although it is nice you have some molded detail on the sash hanging down on the front, and it is a good color, so maybe it was just too much trouble. His lightsaber blade, oh come on, there we go, does come off, and I do want to point out his lightsaber is really well detailed. Lots of great paint apps on it, lots of great molding, and it can hang nicely on his belt with a little hook, although it is a little tight getting it in there. So I'm a little worried about maybe eventually breaking it, but I'm going to display him holding the lightsaber most of the time anyway, because I feel like that just looks better. He does hold the lightsaber in both hands just fine, although because of the skirt down here, you really can't put him in any dynamic poses, which is also kind of fun because he didn't really have any dynamic poses in the movie. That being said, let's take a look at the articulation. Cloak, head, arm, more arm, elbow, single jointed, wrist, waist, skirt, leg, not so much, knee, double jointed, upper thigh for sexy leg display, ankle, and ankle rocker. This being about as wide as you can get while both feet are flat on the ground. So that's it for old Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm honestly going to give him a 9.5 out of 10. I docked him a half a point because of his lack of articulation in his legs. I probably could have docked him a full point for that, but I just love the rest so much. It's hard to really be too harsh about it because he looks just fine standing up straight on the shelf. But I really love this figure, and I feel like he really belongs in anyone's collection if you collect Star Wars The Black Series figures. Although, I don't know why you're watching this if you don't. Maybe you just want to know my thoughts on Star Wars The Black Series figures. That's cool too, I guess. But if you're collecting these, this is definitely a solid recommendation for me. Highly recommend it. So that's it for my video. What do you think of my review? Let me know if I was too harsh, not harsh enough, whatever, in the comments below. And I'll see you later. Bye.